The CMA Awards are special because it really is sort of our country royalty night. It's like our Oscars. And I have such a close spot in my heart for the CMA Awards. I won Best New Artist just a few years ago, and that was such a shock. And it feels like a decade ago with everything that's happened now, but it's always sort of a landmark night for me, just on a personal level. And yeah, I'm excited to see how they're going to do it in the middle of this pandemic. I know that they're doing it as safe as possible, but I am really excited that it's going to be in person and not like virtual or remote. Like they're really trying their best to make it feel as normal as possible. So I think it's going to be great to, perform to an actual, audience, even if it's just the nominees and no fans, but it'll feel like, a little more energetic. The inspiration behind my song Better Than We Found It was actually my son, who I had at the beginning of COVID back in March. And, along with the pandemic, becoming a new mother has changed my perspective on so many things. I feel like I take some things less seriously now because it's like, don't sweat the small stuff. But then other things I take even more seriously now and have a laser focus on. And I think which is the state of our country right now, the state of our world being at a standstill and us being forced to pause for the first time in a long time, it was just a time for me to write a song of reflection and to know that, I want my son to look at me and my life and the way I conducted myself and my message and my music, 30, 40 years from now when he's got his own family, and know that, his mom made the best choice she could at a crazy time and wanted what was best for him and to leave the world that I found better for him. I think I knew I was going to do music for a living at probably 9 years old, and I am from Texas, and if you're a girl from Texas, from my era, you were obsessed with Leanne Rimes, and I think her being so young and having such a big voice and, making it, and also being from North Texas, it felt like a really aspirational hope that could be possible. And so for me, I knew I loved to sing, but I also wanted to do it professionally when I saw that Leanne Rimes did it. And she was kind of our hometown girl. So that's when I knew I wanted to do this forever.